We get on up now. Hey, Hurricane Lewinsky, when it all falls down. Yeah. Okay, we in there like swimwear. Let me see. Make sure this is, hold up. Yeah, we in there live. Hold on. Boom. Uh-oh. What you call it? Let me put this over here in the Chisnaye. Okay. Okay, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. We about to get to it. Why the hell did I do that? That was dumb. Copy, bomb. Okay, that's what I meant to do. All right, we about to get to it, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to Hey, looky, what do we have here? I don't know, probably the best morning show ever hit the atmosphere. Let's be clear, there's plenty others that do it B.I.G., but keeping it a buck though, none to get you up though like G&G. With all the news and real point of views you can use, light and heavy topics we peruse, even a laugh or two. What you talking? Good morning, gang, be the issue, and take your friends and them, can and all, come on in, tune in. You ain't gonna want them in state, and even the chosen haters, the haters, we end up being their favorite. Cause from 8 to 10, we get it in, believe that. I mean, from where else could you go when you a part of the show? Definitely GMG, cause when you show love, we show love back. First thing in the morning, we get you through, so after the yawning, wash up and wipe your face, get your snacks and come on in, get comfy, but most importantly, in all caps, good morning to ye. I got to change that. I got to move some things around. Listen, it's your boy, Big Phil Speaks, and I'm back. I'm back. Who we got in the house before I do the roll call? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Listen. Who we got in the building? Vino Diva. I see you, young Dreads. What's goody like the mouth? Crack baby, trick baby, crack baby. Nephew, Papa True Gun, sexy sugar mama, Veda Weight Beats. Listen, Rich, I see you. King Skills, good morning. Harlem History, what's goody like the mob? Huh? Who else we got in the building? Favorite Danny, Grand Rising to you. Rashad Houston, good morning to the home team. What? We in here. Don LG in the place to be. GMG. Hey, Cream of Squeeze, Come on over to the good YouTube. Thank you. Listen, J-Man, the messy one, 1/3 of that good HR team is in the building. Polo Dolo is in the room, huh? It's now side P. You crazy as a boy. Young Dreads was goody like the mob. OTF Finago is in the building. Who else we got here? Listen. Uh-oh, Shanette Bridges. Good morning to ye. Good morning to ye. Good morning to ye. The Mac Mizzle Show. He said free Diddy. He ain't did half of what you have. Man, listen, that's the problem. We're going to get to it later on. Mac Mizzle, hopefully you'll stay around because we're going to talk about that later in the show. We're going to talk about all that. D Blade from that good H Town is in the building. Tiffany, good morning to ye. Good morning to ye. Bad Wilson, GMG. LPZ, what's up, LPZ? Good morning. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you have not done so thus far, hopefully, am I dragging on y'all in? Hopefully, I'm not dragging. I'm gonna be pissed off, pissed off. Anyway, listen. Before I go any further, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up for your boy Book. While you hit that notification bell. Matter of fact, let me backtrack. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Why not? Boop. While you had to hit that notification bell. Bing. Woo. So you be in the know whenever the Good Morning Gang morning show drops. Whenever Feel the Love Fridays drop. Or anything else that I put on this good Big Phil Speaks channel. As y'all can see, I got a different situation going on. Julito, what's goody like tomorrow? Come on over to the good YouTube doing the Good Morning Gang morning show. You feel me? We got to sit down and chop it up too. We got to chop it up. Listen, y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, y'all like the new layout. It's been a minute. I ain't been around for a second. Some of y'all know it's been a serious situation with my youngest daughter, or whatever the case may be. I ain't gonna stay on it long because y'all ain't gonna have me on here crying and boo-hooing and things. My daughter's been going through a serious heart situation to which she had to have open heart surgery. Matter of fact, she had two open heart surgeries, a mild stroke, and some other things or whatever. But God is good. God is good, and she's getting better each and every day. Michelangelo, TKBS Nation, GMG, I see you. Rodney Fuqua, I see you. So, if the reason why I have not been doing the morning show or Feel the Love Friday or just really being live like that online on IG or anywhere is because, listen, as a father, there's some things that we just, we got to do as a daddy. And these are one of those things that, as a father, it affects us the most because there's nothing we can do about it but just be there, hold my baby's hand and be prayerful and all these other things or whatever the case may be. She's getting better day by day, but that we've only went through part one of the storm. There will be another surgery coming down the line that's going to be even greater or whatever the case may be. I will let y'all know probably near when it comes to whatever. But if there's a time where I have to miss doing the show, I want you to charge it to the situation and not my heart. But my family comes first, my daughter comes first, and I gotta take care of that or whatever. And it's been a doozy. I said they trying to, I know I look younger than the average, but they trying to make this fella really look like an old fella, trying to have me stressed the figure out, but I won't do it. I won't do it, huh? Listen, but y'all keep my baby girl, y'all keep my family in prayer if you would, if you could. You feel me? And yeah, we gonna keep moseying on. It's just definitely a heavy situation, and I still have my moments. Ooh, nah, what's going on, educated? I still have my moments, you feel me? But it is what it is. Like I said, I got to keep pushing. From where I'm from, that's all I know how to do is keep pushing and get out from under and get from around the jab. You feel me? That's all I know how to do. Anyway, it's the Good Morning Gang morning show. Listen, who else has entered the room since I gave the shouts out? Huh. Lala Davis, good morning, good morning. Music for God too. Good morning, darling. I see you. Thank you, Favor Danny. I appreciate that. Rodney for I thank everybody for the prayers and the well wishes and all that. and keeping your boy in your thoughts because at the end of the day, listen, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I wouldn't. Nothing more important than your kids. That's a fact of mundo. Nothing more important than your kids. It's all love. No one can be mad at that. I was finna pull up on you, man. Listen, I'm gonna leave that alone. Y'all come on over to the good YouTube. Why don't you, huh? Y'all like the new comment situation. Y'all like the chat on the thing. Brother trying to do some other things, even though I was away. Even though I was away, I was still making plans, plots, and strategizing movements so that when I come back, when I text back, I said it got to be better than before. It got to be better than before. And listen, if you're new to the situation, like I said before, hit it with a thumbs up, hit it with a like. It don't cost you Nathan. I want to menage with the algorithm. I know y'all got love for your boy, but I want to menage with the. Hold on, I got to be careful. I got to be careful. No Diddy. Because in this time, this day and age, you say you want to menage with something, people got their eyebrows up. We're like, what type of time is you on, Big Phil? Listen, I want to menage with the algorithm. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Meaning, I want to be seen in other places, in other spaces. You know what I'm talking about? And it's about due time, huh? This is 2024 is soon come to an end. You know what I'm saying? So but in the meantime, between time, expect some big things out of Big Phil Speaks here on my own platforms and also with TKBS Nation, whatever the case may be. Shout out to KB, Kenny Burns, and the whole TKBS Nation for those that tap and tune in and those that might stop by, pop in, or see this later on. Love is love. You feel me? Listen. Thank you, Vino Diva. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Des and D, another third of that good HR team is in the building. Super. Hey, Lady Costa Rica. Y'all are bugged out. Charlie Wilson, what's goody like the mob? Jay Pierce, Salute. Alonzo, BCB, what's goody like the mob, huh? Who else we got in here? We about to get this party started off. Right. We gonna get it started off quickly. You feel me? Why is it sitting there like this? Oh, I know what I did. Okay. Y'all about to see it. It's a different situation. LG, I've been dealing with family situations. Come on over to the good YouTube if you would. Listen, let me see how it's looking over on the good. Uh, what you call it? How y'all like the new layout though? Can I get some hearts, some flames, some booze, some nah? I don't like it. Anything? What y'all think about the new layout situation, the new platform that I'm using for the show? Listen, let me do this right quick. Do 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 do, baby. Let me put that in there for y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate that. A brother's working. See, I be doing this, but listen, I can put the rumbles behind the mumbles. Listen, understand that even though I talk that talk, and y'all be like, filthy here, slick one. No, I'm about my B-I-E-I. Uh-oh. Listen, good morning, King Skills. Good morning. I need to fast forward on that. DC Mumbo South, Uptown Homie, compadre Frank Murphy. Cassie, I see you. You in the building. Good morning, game fanatic. What's goody like the mob? Y'all tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm back. I'm back. Like I said, if you just entering in the building, there might be times where I might have to miss out doing the morning show. Like I said, it's due to the situation going on with my youngest daughter. So please charge it to the situation and not my heart, not me being lazy, not me oversleeping, not me trying to do other things. But that comes first. Established. I see you establishing your presence in the building. Good morning. You ain't missed nobody. Established. Simply Nay, she's around the way. Listen, let me move on to the next scene. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Today we gonna talk about a few different things. Hey, Cheers, Coco, y'all come on over to the YouTube. Yo, me, yo, ma, come on over to the YouTube. Listen, first we gonna go into what's the haps. Then we gonna talk. Dame Dash. Dame has something to say. He has something to say about that Rockefeller situation. The third one that we gonna talk about today, his name is Albie Shubra. I don't know if y'all saw what's been posted this morning, in between last night and this morning, but it's about to go up. Wait. And it goes into the next topic, the main topic that this whole live is named off of. Ah, fly out, freak offs, and other bullshit. We're going to distinguish between what's grown man and grown woman business and what's some other shiggery that don't get you no pass nowhere. And then last but not least, we gonna tap out, but we're gonna do one to grow on or whatever. Give you a little insight. If y'all know anything about Big Phil Speaks, I'm gonna give you something to leave here with positively. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be a word, whether it be information, whether it be some knowledge, encouragement, whatever the case may be. But I ran into this wonderful young lady online, and she's giving up some gems, jewels, and nuggets that I think we could all use and have one to grow on. That part, huh? Jane Fanatic said, "Let me light my blunt for this one." Yeah, it's about to go up. It's about to go up. One lady Coco, good morning. Thank you, Michelangelo. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Go back to these comments. Da-da-da-da. I'm caught up. Anyway, where should I begin on what's the haps? Listen, there's a serious situation for my folks. What's up, Mo? Coming over to the YouTube. For my folks down there in Birmingham, Alabama. Birmingham, Alabama. Listen, what the hell is going on? They pulled up and let it off. Pause. 4 on the live, 21 hurt. You know what I'm saying? We got to pray for them folks down in Alabama and other inner cities and country byways and even suburbia these days. People are doing all kinds of bullshittery and people are paying the price for it. Y'all watch this and let me know what you think. You feel me?
A mass shooting at an entertainment area of Birmingham, Alabama, Saturday night. We're learning it killed 4 people and injured at least 21 others. Police saying the shooting happened in a Birmingham area just after 11 p.m., known as the 5 Point South. Initial reports saying club patrons were outside a hookah and cigar lounge. Police arrived quickly and found some victims on the street. We're also learning 3 of the 4 killed were pronounced dead at the scene, and another victim died at the University of Alabama Birmingham Hospital. Now, Birmingham police don't yet know what precipitated this event and whether the attack was a drive-by shooting or whether shooters were on foot. A Birmingham police officer explains what police know at this point. Take a listen.
We believe that multiple shooters fired multiple shots on a group of people in the 2000 block of Magnolia Avenue. There's no one in custody, and we cannot stress to the public how important it is for us to have information in this investigation. We have reached out to our partners with the ATF. We have reached out to our partners with the FBI. You will have a plethora of law enforcement agencies assisting the Birmingham Police Department. And rest assured, we are going to do everything we possibly can to make sure that we uncover, identify, and hunt down who was ever responsible for preying on our people this morning.
We were told that
all of the victims were out in the open on either a sidewalk or the street. So these group of shooters fired upon these victims when they were out in the open. We were not told that this happened inside of any business. This was on either a sidewalk or a city street.
Was this a drive-by shooting, or were the shooters?
Our detectives are working to confirm whether the shooters walked up the victims or drove by in a vehicle. And that's why we need the public's help.
All right, so that was very
All right, so
latest
that
from
was very
authorities in that
latest from
area, and
authorities
they
in
go
that
on to say
area,
they
and they
think the
go on to say
weapons
they think the
involved could
weapons
be
involved could be switch-use guns, which are weapons that can be converted to fully automatic weapons. They're asking anyone with information or surveillance video to call Crime Stoppers. The number for that area is 205-254-7777. Again, this is breaking news. We're getting this Sunday morning coming from an area of Birmingham, Alabama, a mass shooting at this time, 4 dead, at least 21 injured. As we get more information on this breaking news alert, you'll be the first to know right here on Live Now from Fox. Following a mass shooting at an entertainment area of Birmingham, Alabama, Saturday night.
Is that better? Is it better? Did the echo go away? Did the echo go away? Sorry about that. Listen, as I said, you know what I'm saying? I'm using a new software, a new program, a new what you call it. It's like it's two windows playing. Oh, okay. All right. We gonna see what we can do about that. It's rendering a little slow. I'm gonna have to get on that. This is first time out of the gate, first time back with this new software, so we're gonna get it. Are you sharing on multiple platforms? Yes, I definitely am. I'm sharing it on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, X, which is formerly known as Twitter, but it'll be on IG as well, coming real soon. So y'all stand by for that. You feel me? They say, like I saw somebody say, they said it was a hit. Yeah, I heard it was a hit. They said they got the intended target, but they got a whole lot of other people too, and that's hella crazy to me. Teo, what's goody like the mob? Dev Lee, I see you. Talk to me nice. I see you. Understand though, established. That's hella brazy. You hear me? Nothing but madness and chaos. And they pulled up and let off over 100 rounds. Man, listen, I don't know what they wanted the folks for that they was looking for, but they damn sure didn't want him or her to make it back or whatever the case may be. But listen, we got to do better. Huh? Innocent people getting hit and bullshiggery, and at the end of the day, when they find out, because the streets is going to talk, and when the streets talk, people that eat the cheese are going to talk, and it's going to get back to the police. Trust me. And whoever those individuals were that did that, somebody's going to get caught up, and they're not going to want to lay down by themselves. Pause. And they're going to give it up for everybody. And when they do, there's 4 more people that really have lost their life because they're going to be in the system and they're not going to be free. You feel me? Oh, we definitely got a comment section, Devly. We definitely got that. No respect for life at all, and the innocent people out here. That's a fact. We got to do better. Listen, I get it. We be in our feelings and our emotions and things, and we, because, sometimes I'll be, but, sometimes you got to sit back, woo-sigh, and look at the bigger picture and understand, huh? My weeples need me out here. I can't do nothing for them but so much behind them bars, and I damn sure can't do nothing at all in that box. I'm talking about underground, you feel me? So we got to think about that and do better. The next situation, I'm going to get off of that. But the next situation is, hopefully it don't echo. I might have to check the settings on it. But South Africa, I didn't know it snowed down there, Samama. What? South Africa is getting it in, looking like D.C. or further north. D.C., Virginia, or further north when it comes to that snow. Listen, y'all check this out. Let me know what y'all thinking. I thought it caught more of that video, but it only caught a little bit. But that's South Africa. That's looking like some highway interstate, you know what I'm saying, in the wintertime here. I was like, South Africa, y'all giving it up like that? Either that, if that ain't normal, If that ain't normal, that's definitely a sign of the damn times. You hear me? So you shouldn't ever be behind on the comments again. You said the HARP program. I don't know. Because when you think about where South Africa sit, it kind of sit a little bit, I don't know. Is that what the F when hell freezes open, man? Listen. Mo said the harp situation. Hey, Shy Love, good morning to ye. Good morning. I didn't know it snowed there neither. I was like, what the hell is going on? I said, man. And look, that wasn't a little powdered donut situation either. That wasn't just a little snowflakes or snow flurries. It got it in. You hear me? The algorithms. That's right. Come on over to YouTube. Listen. I said, man, Miss A Block, another third, the last third. The first lady of the HR team is in the building. I see you. Listen. How y'all liking the new situation thus far, huh? How y'all liking it? How can I? Okay, boom. But yeah, South Africa, snow like that. I was like, what the hell is going on up and through here? I ain't know what was going on. Oh, I meant to mention earlier, today I am ending the show at around about 9:30. I got to take my son somewhere and then after that head on down to the hospital to my baby girls. So hopefully y'all won't be mad about that. I said, but I needed to do a show. Hold on one second. I had to which that threw me off because I didn't even know you can hear that in the background. But yeah, I gotta take my son, drop him off somewhere, and then head down to my daughter or whatever. So hopefully y'all are cool with that or whatever. We'll be back to the 8 to 10 full shift, full schedule. You know what I'm saying? ASAP like Rocky. But until then, in the meantime, between time, thank you, huh? Little bit, she's getting a little better each day, established. I appreciate that. She's getting a little bit better each day. I appreciate that. You digging the new look, Young Dreads? I appreciate that. Hold on, let me see if I can get our, we got somebody in the background. Let me see. Boom, bop, bam. Okay, let me, While I'm talking to y'all, this is a new, there we go. Are you there?
Yo, this is bugged out.
Are you
Yeah.
there? Good
Now I
morning
hear
to
echo.
ye. You said you hear echo?
What's up, Phil?
Man,
Yeah, I
everything
hear
cool.
everything I'm saying.
Do you got both pages open? Because the fact that you on this link, you got to close out of YouTube.
Okay, how about now?
I'm good. You good on my end. It's just a matter of you can
Okay,
hear
let me
without.
close out of YouTube. Hold on.
Trina Pink, Topaz Speaks. Good morning. Y'all come on over to the good YouTube. Miss Elise, come on over to the YouTube.
Yo.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you
Yeah,
hear?
I closed YouTube.
Is it still echoing on your end?
Yeah, can you hear echo?
Nope, I don't hear no echo at all.
Do the people hear echo?
Shaw Love said it's echoing. Hold on, let me see.
Here you go with this retarded shit.
Watch your tongue. Watch your tongue.
Oh yeah, retarded-ish.
There you go. I gotta see what's that all about. Hold on, let me see. Settings.
Yeah, you know you got a new app. You got to get it straight, baby. Now I can't hear you. I can't hear you at all. I can't hear you, bro. You turned you off. Can you hear me? Yeah, you turned you off. I don't understand sign language. Leave and come back? Okay, how the hell you leave this app? Let's see. Oh man.
Let's see if this works. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me now? Y'all can hear me? Okay. I don't know what the hell that was about, but we gonna get that right. We gonna get that right. Now, who is this behind the scenes? Because I can't see you. I need to see your face in a place before I let you up. I wasn't looking. If you did show your face, I apologize. Hey, L Bugs, good morning to you. Come on over to the good YouTube. I don't know what. I was about to say just come back on Wednesday. Nope, we not doing that. We gonna move on. We gonna move on. We gonna move on. Trina Pink, good morning to you. Glad to see you in the building as well. You can hear them in the background. Interesting. Okay, I got to work that out. Okay. That might be why. Listen off stage feeds. Boom. Okay. Off stage sound affecting only your end. Okay. All right. I don't know who that is. Whoever that is, I need to see your face. Who is that? I can't see you. Before I let me go to this next story real quick. I feel I seen you. Prince Flip Jr., you know you didn't. Anyway, good morning. All right, let's keep it going. Buenos dias, Piggy Lace. Hey. Let's keep it going, and then we're going to get it right.
I know a lot's going on, but, something was filed in the court on Friday that my lawyer brought to my attention, and I was really surprised that TMZ and that The Breakfast Club and Earn Your Leisure haven't spoken about this yet. But to me, this is something that's very relevant. So this was filed by New York State, not me. Jay-Z's statements to the press have poisoned the environment for the auction. He has claimed that he has a termination right under the Copyright Act and that the rights of reasonable doubt will revert to him in 6 years. In fact, he has no such termination right, and RAF is entitled to renewal term, which is now 67 years, meaning it will own the copyrights until the year 2098. Not 7 or 6 years like everyone was promoting, but till 2098, another 100 years, at least. In other words, the highest possible auction price could be more than 10 times higher than it is likely now. Given Jay-Z and RAF's actions, RAF is complicit by its inaction in pushing back such false statements. So that was filed by the state, and that means that, in fact, Homeboy does not get his rights back completely in 6 years or 7 years or whatever was promoted. So every single person that took the time to promote, why would you buy it if you only get it for 5-6 years? Everyone that took the time to repost TMZ, Earn Your Leisure, Breakfast Club, whoever else was talking it, please correct your statement and repost this and let it be known that reasonable doubt, the rights stay with Rockefeller Inc. for the next 100 years. And it said it should be worth 10 times more. So if that was an issue with you before, it should not be now. And again, we'll see who promotes it, because you promoted the other side, which was not true. But in this moment, we still for sale. This chain is still available. I launched America New. No one else showed up with a network. And this dude, Steve Stout, is lying through his teeth ridiculously, talking about I might have ran from his punk ass, which is hilarious to me, in front of my girl Raquel. And that, I smacked the shit out of him, but I was around 10 other people, but that was a lie. Jay-Z was in the room, and Jay-Z couldn't do shit about it. Ask about that. Steve Stout, stop lying. Whoever's telling you to talk about me all day long, tell them, yo, why don't you just leave him alone? Let me get over, let me just heal. Okay, he smacked me for ass betting him in front of his son. I'll tell you that whole story later as well. But now you talking it, you popping it, I gotta talk about it. Holla back. Still waiting for certain people to close. It's back on. How? I know a lot's going on, but something was filed in the court on Friday that my lawyer brought to my attention.
Still working out the kinks, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's a fact, Michelangelo. But I kind of knew what he was saying to be true back when they were saying when it was put out there that you can't own it because the rights are going to come back to me. What happens is in the music industry, recordings after a certain amount of years, I forget what the statutory limitation of it is, but after a certain amount of years, it allows the artist to go back and remaster, re-put it out there, to which the record label or any other entities that had interest in it before can no longer get royalties from it. It'll be a whole nother project, and the artist can have full 100% rights and royalties to it, or whatever the case may be. Now that works for an artist that has a timeless classic. Reasonable Doubt, for example, is a timeless classic. But for artists that have, maybe one song or whatever the case may be that was hot way back when and has no relevance or has no importance or is not wanted for like movie scoring and things of that nature, then that little loophole or way for artists to get control of their masters at that time really doesn't matter at all, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, 99 years. Jay-Z, listen, you tried it, Slim. You tried it, but it didn't work. It didn't work. Listen, now as far as touring and all that, you can get your streams up. You can get your numbers up, but I'm just saying, Dame, give it up, still got the chain on. No, because there's what he said was, if somebody purchases it for 10 mil or better, then you get to choose one of the Rockefeller chains that he had to go along with it or whatever. His thing was, he was saying at a time, only the official Rockefeller chains were given out from him. So every artist that you've seen with the Rockefeller chain got it from Dame Dash. Allegedly. But in the meantime, between time, Dame is saying y'all could try to play them games or whatever the case may be. And what he's doing, what Dame is saying that Jay is doing is keeping bidders away, keeping buyers away, so that when he goes to get 100% ownership, that he can get it for next to nothing at the auction or whatever the case may be. But since the state of New York, I believe it is, filed that either, I don't know if it's an injunction or memorandum or maybe some admonishment towards Jay-Z and his company or whatever the case may be, that's going to open the floodgate for people that might have been interested in buying it or buying that little chunk or that stake in it. Is going to open the floodgate for them to say, okay, 99 years, that means, hey, Slim, we got a lot of time to rack up some money. That means any movie, any commercial, any TV show, anything, anytime it's played, anytime it's reconstituted and there's some royalties owed out in publishing, whoever buys that stake in Rockefeller Records and the album that it owns or whatever the case may be will get some money on off of that. That's a part right there. Phil, if you ever get behind in the comments now with 2 sets, we turn it up. I'm not looking at the one on the screen. I'm looking at one in the back office, so to speak. So I'm not even looking at That's crazy. But guess what, though? Unless you litigate or can restructure the contract, but normally 99 years perpetuity. That's a fact. The Mundo. Let me find out, Michelangelo. You got a little history when it comes to music. I think I heard something on TKBS Nation. I think it was mentioned before that you did have a rap or singing career. Used to be a singer. Used to be like, lee, lee, lee. Or was you know? You was dropping bars, pause. No, Daddy. I'm just wondering. But yeah, nah, it ain't no excuse for me getting behind in the thing. Des don't wear Dame might sue you. That's crazy. He said, oh, for sure. I know that's right. I know that's right. Am I caught up? Yeah, I'm caught up on these comments. But yeah, ladies and just singing and management. Okay. Michael, you got to hit me. I got to hear you go, I got to hear you croon a little bit, hit a little tune or something. Make a GMG TKBS track together. That would be dope. That would be dope. Salute y'all. Y'all come on over to the good YouTube. Listen. For those just coming into the situation, wonder what's going on. This is the Good Morning Gang Morning Show. I am Big Phil Speaks. This whole situation is brought to you by myself and the good GMG Good Money Gang. Listen, if you have not done so, hit that thumbs up for your boy. Boop, up. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Boop, up. And while you at it, hit that notification bell. Bing, so you be in the know whenever the Good Morning Gang Morning Show drops, whenever Feel the Love Friday drops, or anything else that we put on this good Big Phil Speaks channel. Please deal with me. I'm using a new platform. The layout is lovely, but it's a couple hiccups, but we gonna get it right. We gonna get it right. Listen, for this to be the first time using this software, I think it's going rather lovely. You feel me? I think it's going rather lovely. Bacardi, what's goody like them out? Them singing dudes in church always. Bacardi, nah, ain't none of that. Nah, ain't no. Nah, ain't none of that. Do I hear singing battle for Friday night, Lord? 7-8 cat 7-8. England is in the house. Salute to that. Glad to have you on board. Listen, we about to get to the situation. What you mean? Here we go, Nate. Here you go. What you trying to say? Listen, you can tell by his profile pic. You know what I'm saying? He might just got a little bit of model in him. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, Melly. Hey. What's goody like the mob, huh? Let me got that together. Why is that? Oh, I didn't change the I got something to show y'all. Ladies and gentlemen. With all these situations going on, Jay-Z going down next. Hey, Shabazz, Rough Rider, salute. Peace. There's a lot of people that's coming out of the woodworks. There's a lot of people that's feeling free enough to tell their stories, in quotations, their stories or whatever, whether it be truth, whether it be allegation, whether it be far-fetched or whatever the case may be. Everybody and their mama is coming out of the woodworks with a Diddy story or a Diddy atrocity. We gonna have at it after this pause. But I'll be sure, one of my light-skinned brethren, I'm talking about, that had the music on lock in the 80s, maybe early 90s, I'm talking about. But anywho, the brother has been speaking up lately. He actually, since he's been out of his coma, he's been back at it. But more recently, he's been really like, hold up. Y'all think it's a game. I told y'all a long time ago, y'all thought I was crazy, huh? Y'all thought I was crazy. Now this one is basically, y'all gonna have to watch it and come back and watch this. I'm gonna let it run around about 2, 3, 4, 5 times because it's gonna show excerpts from I think a book that he's putting together or whatever the case may be, or maybe a post. But y'all check it out. Let me know what y'all think, huh? Hey, y'all.
What the fuck? the fuck?
Why I gotta have that verbiage in it, though? I got you, Trina. I got Listen. Y'all gonna have to go back and y'all can put stop on it and really like read through it or whatever the case may be. I was like, oh snidap. I'll be sure definitely has a story to tell. Listen, the brother almost lost his life, was in a coma, to which he and some other folks believe that he was poisoned, allegedly. And he's amongst a few people who feel as though that they were, that there's certain individuals, a certain individual that's going through a whole lot of bullshiggery at the moment, had tried to off them, unalive them, get them up out the way. One, because they might have known too much. Two, they might have seen too much. Three, they might have did too much. Four, sometimes hate be what it is. You feel me? I don't know. You can see it on his IG too. That's it right there. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Pink knows too much too. Who is Pink? Hey, Miles, what's good? Thank you, my brother. Come on over to the good YouTube. Fee baby, I see you. Yes. I'll be sure said enough is enough, Slim. All y'all owe me some apologies for all this crazy talking about you doing too much. Hey, Sabrina C, I see you. All this, you've been doing too much. You tripping. You on some K2 or something, whatever you on, but you need to guard your tongue. He said, no. I was not tripping. I almost went away from here because of Bama. Allegedly. I'm just saying. Excuse me. I want to see that list too established. I want to see that list too, because guess what? Some of your favorites and your favorites are going to be on that list. Now, what I really want to see is, I don't want, I take that back. I don't want to see, I was going to say, I want to see who's on the videos, but I don't want to see none of the activities on the videos. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Like, listen, we grown, right? We about to, I see you, King Me Now. There's a lot of things you can explain away on grown man and grown woman business, right? There's certain things you can explain away, but there's certain things you can't explain away. There's certain things you can't explain. Like, what the hell? Listen, we all grown. Some of us are sexy. Some of us are uglier than a mug. But we get busy with it, don't we? From time to time, whether you out of touch or you touching up on something, whatever the case may be, but 1,000 bottles of baby oil on the wall, 1,000 bottles of lube. If one of them bottles happen to fall, then what the hell they gonna do with all them bottles of baby oil? Simply me, hey, Nate, what's going on? Y'all come on over to the YouTube. I'm saying, listen, I know y'all done heard everybody and their take on it, their spin on it, and I've been out of the loop, so, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say what I want to say. Listen, 1,000 bottles of baby oil and or lubrication is out of this world. Out of this world. How much pause? How much squirting you got to do for with the baby? Or what? And how many people are at these so-called freak-offs? How many people? They having a grand old Roman Caesar Caligula orgy or something. What the hell is going on? 1,000. 1,000, my knocker, is crazy. You feel me? Like how many? They gonna protect Diddy, unlike R. Kelly. Diddy, in my opinion, was strategic in who he was coming over. He gives me, we all going down vibe. Listen, you might be on to something. It's enough baby oil for all. I'm just one bottle per person, 78 cat. That's a lot of baby oil and personal lubrication. Listen, and if you got baby oil, why you need to? Well, I guess, for some, they might not want the baby oil in their Ep.190. I get it. However, it was for the slip and slide poop. That would have been one hell of a party. Alonzo said, I want to see it. Seeing is believing. Listen, I don't know, Alonzo. Some things you might not want to see. Some things you might not want to see. If all the rumors are true, if all the talks and whispers, if all that's true, is some things you might not want to see unless you into some of that. If you into some of that, have at it. Have at it. Your life. Live it. I saw something the other day that says Diddy's problem started when he decided to sue the liquor company. We gonna get to that. Yes, indeed. I think that was a major situation. As a matter of fact, I spoke about that before in one of my earlier lives. Creole Cupcake. Good morning to ye. Good morning to you. It was for the famous oil fight. Damn it. Babe, the baby oil not a bad move. For real, if you ever of course it's not. But as you and I both know, J-Man, it don't take a whole bottle of oil to get a good woman oiled up. It don't take a whole lot of baby oil to get her glistening. So imagine that, let alone one bottle of baby oil, but 1,000 of them joints. It ain't that much Ep.190 in the world, huh? Or ladies, fellas, whatever the case may be. Pause. No, Diddy. I'm just saying. A 60-foot bed is kind of fly, depending on who and what you got in your bed. You feel me? All depending. Why is it stuck like that? Oh, there you go. Miss Piggy Lace, how you know? What you mean, how I know? Listen, Piggy Lace, Miss Piggy Lace, I'm very grown, and I have oiled up a honey bun a time of 12. You hear me? I have, listen, with these hands, I done oiled up a honey bun a time of 12. And I know it don't take a half a bottle of baby oil to get her oiled up, right? Listen, especially if you don't want your shit to be messed, excuse my English, if you don't want your room messed up or wherever you at. Okay, Rough Rider Shabazz, I would definitely check it out. He has 2 king-size beds on his basketball court, too. Man, listen. Hey, Devlin, you feel me? Like that? Oh, it's very wild. I'll take coconut oil over baby oil, rubber-dub. Yeah, coconut oil is better. What y'all know about that? Either coconut oil or some shea oil, shea butter oil. What? Y'all don't know what you're missing. I'm just saying. Money Miles said, great showmanship. I'm just saying, like, listen. Now, we talking all this bullshiggery. Look at Creole talking about slippery when wet. Listen. Excuse me, pause. No, Diddy. It doesn't take that much, but when she's finished with grapeseed oil is better. You think so? Better than baby oil. There's a lot of oils that are better than baby oils. Trina Campbell, hey, good morning. Come on over to the good YouTube. Listen, yes, it's definitely better. It's a lot of oils better than baby oil because baby oil really ain't the best. But, get you some shea butter oil, some grapeseed oil, some olive oil, some coconut oil. Hell, some of y'all might even like avocado oil. But the point being, 1,000 damn bottles of baby oil, and personal lube. Man, that's beyond the scope of my even comprehending. I can't even comprehend how many people that might have been at the little so-called freak off. There's a couponer out there laughing at Diddy because they have 2,000 bottles of lotion and tied in their basement. Hey, Sarah Lynn, she done came on in. That's called fluffing. What? Phil, you said you got 100. Des, I ain't said no bullshiggery like that ever. Phil, no, you and honey and baby oil like, now see, honey and baby oil don't go together. If you're going to have the honey, you got to have the shea oil or the coconut oil, huh? You got to keep it fully vegan. You know what I'm talking about? Listen. Coconut oil is top 10. Listen, it could go in your top 10, your bottom red, all that. Listen, hold on, this is the morning show. Let me slow down. Miss B, salute. Good morning to ye. Good morning to ye. Devly said, I don't want any oil. Baby gel me, the green bottle. Let me find. Devly said, baby gel me. Listen, what you think the gel is made with, Devly, if it ain't oil? Yeah, warm up that coconut oil, that grapeseed oil. Hey, Michelangelo, they don't know. See, what we talking is grown man, grown woman business. Some of y'all want to act prudish. Oh no, I'm not putting none of that on me. Or I'm not allowing him to put that on me. Or I'm not allowing her to put that on me. Y'all lying. Y'all lying. It's grown man and grown woman business. And if y'all don't know, y'all too young to be in this conversation. Huh? And from what I understand, everybody in here is over 21, so why not? Listen, smelling like a damn salad dressing. Damn it. Yeah, let me find out. P. Dizzle has ownership of stock in Johnson & Johnson and just got some of his annuity payments in body and baby oil. But the coconut oil tastes better on the body. Hey, Cassie, what type of? Let me find out, Cassie. You out here talking about it tastes better. Oh, she said coconut oil does the body good. What? Huh? Baby oil gel is better than regular baby. Oh, it is. It definitely is, Miss A Block. I do agree with that. Look at this shot. Coconut oil is nice. Let me find. Y'all trying to cook. He had the whole Walgreens at his crib. Man, had something that's really only going to last. What? The mama's 1,000? Man, listen. That ain't no damn freak off. That's a freak fest. Listen, all that body oil, baby oil and lubricant, they could damn near fill up a stadium, a concert hall, and have a freakathon. Because ain't nowhere, man, listen. I'm just saying, but listen. Honey is that's why you only use just a drop. So that way when you put it there, you get it right on up, off of whoever, man, woman, whoever you know what I'm saying? See, people think you're supposed to squirt the honey, but no, you don't do that. You just take a little drop, a little drip, you know what I'm saying, where it need to go, and then you get it up off of there. You feel me? Hey, Phil, don't kink shame. You put honey. I don't know what you're talking about. Phil, how you about? No, use honey dust with the oil. Hey, Michelangelo, let me find out you a little freak. Michelangelo, pause. Don't Diddy. Hey, Melly, that's right, honey. You feel me? Don't knock it if you ain't had it. Honey, I ain't never heard of honey dust, though. I'm going to have to look into that, too, established. Michelangelo just put me up on gang. Honey dust. Fling, fling, fling. Listen. Grapeseed oil get a little sticky if you know. Listen. I got a whole lot of freaks in the room. Obviously, huh? Phil, it's definitely the morning show. You slipping on a slippery road. Pause. First of all, I ain't slipping on no slippery nothing. First of all, listen. If that's the case, use your own what? Oh, damn it. Look, the comments are on one. Listen, while we talking, I'm scrolling down. Let me scroll down. In the words of Big Phil, let Diddy have at it. Pause. Now, he don't need to have it nothing else, Miss A Block. He don't need to have it nothing. He don't need to. He should. That's the problem, Miss A Block. He should have took his ass to the mountains and became a hermit, a damn monk, a damn eunuch or something. He should have went somewhere far away and just woo-side. All his brother love, he should have really went off and loved himself. He wouldn't be in this bullshiggery now. Now what? Look at LG talking about a freak of thought. Melly talking about she's a very freaky gal, the kind you don't take home to mother. Miss A Block, but it ain't. I don't even eat strawberries at all. So that there is a lie. Hey, Jeannie Miles. Hey, but while we making jokes or whatever the case may be, let's talk seriously for a minute, right? Let's talk seriously, right? Because there's a lot of contention. I've seen actors, comedians, I've seen rappers, singers, executives, podcast hosts. I've seen a plethora of people talking about what I don't see nothing wrong. I don't see nothing wrong with what the hell he did. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Man, what's wrong with a freak off? What's wrong with flying somebody out? You mean if I fly somebody out, that's trafficking and no dumbassness. No. The problem is if you flying out your little honey bun boo thing or you know what I'm saying, or ladies, your dude, your fella, or whatever the case may be, that's a personal interaction between two, right? But if you purposely drug somebody without their consent for the act of engaging in sexual activities with yourself and or others that unbeknownst to them that they about to engage in, that's where the waters get muddy. You also got to remember, right, when you flying out somebody with direct intent to give them money for their time, their loving, and things of that nature, then you are engaging in a form of prostitution, which is not legal in a lot of states, by the way. It's illegal in a couple of them, but it ain't legal in a lot of states. And one thing you do not... Can you drug someone out with their consent? No. You can establish, you can give somebody some drugs, or that you can partake in some drugs with somebody with their knowing and their consent, or whatever the case may be. Pause. You still might be liable if something happens to them. So I don't condone none of that. However, what we do on these internet streets, whatever like this, because you live in New York, you live in Florida, you live in Alabama, you live in Compton, you live in Washington State, you live in all these places, because we are in multiple places. A lot of the things that if we do something illicit or talk about something illicit or put a plan into motion to hook up or do certain things, and you say, hey, Phil, you want to crack this pool 920, I need a couple of dollars. That's a federal offense. It's a federal offense. Now, we grown. Whatever it is we choose to do is what we choose to do. But if you sit there and be like, yeah, I'm gonna need a couple hundred, or I'm gonna need 1,000, or I'm gonna need whatever, if you want some of these Bow Wow ones, and it's over these internet streets or multi-states, then yeah, it becomes something different. But yes, you can fly out whoever you want. You can pay for a flight for whoever you want. Ladies, fellas, you can accept the flight from whomever you want, and do so knowing that you are a grown woman or a grown man, and possibly some grown things can happen on the back end of that. Hopefully, happily so. But however, However, if somebody's being underhanded and trying to spike your drink to get over, to get some buns or whatever the case may be, or to allow for you to be actually assaulted by friends or whatever the case may be, that's foul and that's an offense. And see, those are some of the allegations that are going on in this whole Diddy situation. It's not the grown man. It's not the grown man. I'm quite sure he had guests from other countries too. Yeah, that would make it international trafficking, Rough Rider. That would make that. That's why he's going through what he's going through now. If he was just having sex or having freak offs with willing participants, they have swinger clubs. They have swinger clubs. Hell, they have hedonism on the island. They have places where these things take place, where people go or people show up to have these interactions, to fulfill their fetishes, their fantasies, their wants and desires. And all parties are willing participants. That's grown. That's grown stuff. You might not agree with it. You might not be into it. You might not want to partake in it. But there's people that do. And for them, who can tell them it's right or wrong, right? It's their life. They want to live it. But if at any moment somebody's not a willing participant or not going along with it or not knowing what the hell is about to take place, and they get laced with a roofie or some other kind of exotic drug or whatever the case may be, so that either their inhibitions go through the floor or they're unable to control their limbs and extremities or whatever, their mind is in a haze and they don't know what's going on, then you are violating the law by taking advantage of that person. You are definitely violating that law if you supplied the drugs. Hell, let alone if you are both consenting to do drugs together and that person ODs off of whatever drug and you gave it to him. Oh, you going to jail with him. I mean, you going to jail too. Depending on the drug, they might give you a murder charge. For that Fenty, they give it murder charges. Listen, understand something. Just because you grown doesn't mean you can do whatever the hell you think you want to do. And that's the problem sometimes when it comes to money, when it comes to people that have gotten away with certain things and people that have also surrounded themselves with certain individuals and they feel invincible. When you start sniffing your own, you start feeling yourself. You start feeling like you other than human, not realizing at the end of the day, the laws of the land are the laws of the land. And to go back to what somebody said earlier with the liquor company, and I've said this in lives before, I've said it in I think in the morning show before. He pissed some people off. A lot of people think it's that the liquor company who really owns Ciroc and other things, right? Could be, as well as other people. Could be some of them other people that was in them freak-offs that found out they were recorded later, that didn't know they recorded. There was a veil of protection over Diddy. There was a veil of protection over Sean Combs. That's what helped foster his bravado when it came to being untouchable. Now, what happened is whomever, however many people he angered, they took that veil of protection the hell up off of him. And they said, you're going to learn today. And what did it do? It exposed him to prosecution. It exposed him to a lot of the things that y'all see going on today. Some people say, man, y'all you can't consent while drinking in any state. That's a fact, Storm Radio. That's a fact. I need Pastor Phil to lead me in the right way. Listen, I'm just saying. He angered some folks, and now he's paying the cost for that. And some people like, man, nah, he the brother man. We always condemning the brother man. Understand something. At least for me, I got the same shit to say about Epstein that's dead and gone. I got the same thing to say about Weinstein, who, even though one of his cases got thrown out, his convictions got thrown out, he got recharged. If y'all did not know, Weinstein got recharged. So if y'all think Weinstein going free, that little perverted Bama ain't going nowhere. So no, it ain't personal, or no, I'm not just down in my own kind or whatever the case may be. If somebody's doing certain things that are sick and sadistic, I don't give a damn what this color of their skin look like. I don't. I can't speak for none of y'all, but I don't. I don't care about the color of their skin. They need to get up off of here. They need to get away from here. They need to get dealt with. Understand something. And I really have I really have a problem with the fact that it be these individuals can get all the punani twani they want just off a name and just off of their stature, just off of who they are, without all the extras. You ain't got to get them drunk. You ain't got to give them no drugs. Hell, in a lot of instances, he wouldn't even have to give him no money. He ain't got to give him no money. But just because of who he is, there's a plethora of women in my Steve Harvey, women that will give up the punani twani at will. Like, oh, that's Diddy. I'm gonna give it to him. Then you can flip it the other way. If he's into other lifestyles and other things, there's plenty of fellas and other things that would be willing to interact with him as well, without the drugs or whatever the case may be. But it'd be a sickness, it'd be an illness, it'd be an evilness when you feel like you have to violate somebody to get your rocks off, to get your kinks off. There are clubs, like I said, within the swinger world and all that, where they have the BDSM and all that. You know, if you want to get beat up on, or you want to, you know, inflict a little pain or whatever within certain measures of limits. I don't know nothing about that because I ain't part of that. However, to find you somebody that's not into that and you want to expose them or how can I say, abuse them really for your sick ass pleasure, that's a problem. When you go to a BDSM event and you are drinking, that consent form is no good because you can't consent while drinking. That's sexual assault. All right, now listen. Like I said, I wouldn't know because I ain't been to one of them. I'm not into beating nobody up that I'm having relations with. I'm not into that. You know, if that's your thing, have at it. I want to make love. I might want to pound town the punani 22, but I'm going to do it with care. Even if I'm plaka, I'm doing it with care and love. You feel me? But get back to what I was saying. See, y'all got me going off topic. I'm just saying, a lot of these influencers, a lot of these podcast hosts, a lot of these rappers, a lot of these singers, a lot of these comedians, a lot of these individuals with a voice of suckers. Because at the end of the day, if it was their mother, if it was their sister, if it was their daughter, if it was their cousin, if it was the good home girl from next door or on the block, they would not get that. Ain't no way in hell they would just say, he should get off, or oh no, he's the brother, man. Y'all shouldn't do him like that. I see you, Mac Mizzle. Give me a couple more minutes and I'll bring you up, brother. There's no way in hell that you can say that you're gonna turn a blind eye or be okay with your sister, your daughter, your mother, your niece, your auntie, whoever the case may be, getting violated. And if you say that, if you say you cool with that, you was an evil, foul individual, your damn self. So to anybody that comes across this video and feel a kind of way, my inbox is open. I ain't ducking no smoke nor no wreck. But at the end of the day, I don't care about his skin tone. I'm not caring about the skin tone about no man nor no woman that victimizes, that that got some perversion that where they in sickness to where they want to harm another individual, adult or minor. You feel me? It's a difference. It's a difference between two adults consenting to be into whatever they into, and even into kinky stuff, or even into things that's the average person might deem like, oh my, they do that. Whatever the case may be, if you two grown individuals and that's what y'all into, cool. That's your life. You grown, have at it. But if one person is preying on the other person, unbeknownst to them, to their knowledge or their wherewithal, because they've been drugged or something's been added into something, or they've been knocked out, or whatever the case may be, or somebody's just straight up and down taking it. Should nobody have no love for that? Should nobody have no love for that? I don't give a damn what they meant to the culture. I don't give a damn what they meant to your childhood. I don't give a damn what they meant in your family structure. If they was your family, if they was your friend, if they cut you a check, I wouldn't give a damn if they what was the president of the United States. And the fact that some of you all are willing to turn a blind eye for these little reasons shows you just how effed up we are as a people, effed up we are as human beings. And wonder why our youngins is doing all the dumb shit that they doing. Wondering why things are happening the way they're happening. Because y'all willing to turn a blind eye, like, long as I don't see it, or it ain't happening to me, it ain't my family, it ain't my daughter. It very well could be yours the next time. You feel what I'm saying? It's a time when men need to be men. It's time when women need to be grown women. It's a time when we need to stand up for something good, something right. Phil, you was security for Diddy and 80s. I damn sure wasn't. Now, back in the days when I was really into music, I can't remember exactly who it was, either D. Dot or Armin Rob from Two Kings and Cycle. For one of them put me in contact with Harvey Pierre. This was before Bad Boy started, but it didn't pan out. One, because I was in the streets, but in hindsight, that probably was God, because if Harv, if Diddy, if any of them Bammers, I don't give a damn how many killers they had in their corner. I don't give a damn about how many shooters. I would have made somebody famous. I would have made somebody famous, and y'all probably wouldn't have got to know me today, or y'all would have known about me because I would have been in the history books for doing something to one or multiple of them Bammers. Because ain't no way in hell for some of the allegations and stories that have been permeating and floating around and whispered about and openly talked about and gossiped about throughout the years. Ain't no way in hell I would have been subjugated to that or allowed myself to. I wish a Bama would tell me get on my knees. Man, listen, I can't say what I want to say. I can't say what I want to say. I see you, Storm Radio. I'm about to bring Mac Mizzle up, and then I'm going to bring you up whole fast, if you would. There's no way on God's green earth that I would go along to get along or whatever. If anything, back in them days, I'd have just, if it was some money on the table, say, I give you this, I'd have took the money and this. Man, listen. Let me digress. This is a morning show. I'm Big Phil Speaks. But at the end of the day, we need to be men about certain things. We need to be women about certain things. And I don't care who it is you decide to lay up with, who you decide to, to have a relation or a freak off with. I don't give a damn if you in a room with 10 women or 10 men and you decide to do whatever it is you do. That's your life. That's your life. You grown. You're grown. But at the end of the day, if somebody's victimizing somebody or drugging somebody or beating somebody up or whatever the case may be in order to maintain control, in order to be able to blackmail you or to get their sick rocks and fetishes off, they need to be dealt with. So I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad about what he going through right now. I ain't necessarily wishing jail on him. Some other things should have been happened. I ain't wishing jail on nobody. But at the end of the day, something needs to happen to him. Y'all saw that Cassie video? And that's just what y'all saw on video. If he kicked her like that in that one instance, that didn't look like he second thought about it or he had remorse about it or none of that. He done it before. He kicked her like somebody broke in his house and he was getting at him for breaking in his house, or somebody did something to one of his mamas, to his mother or something. We ain't even gonna talk about mother because the stuff I'm hearing about that too. Even with his little bond package, he gonna talk about, his mother don't need her house. Like what? Like, man, listen, hold on. Let me bring somebody up here. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I can go on a tizangit, but I'm trying not to. Hold on. God darn it. Okay, here we go. Hold up. I'm about to bring in Mac Mizzle and Storm Radio. Uh-oh. Hold on, brothers. I'm coming. Pause. No Diddy. This is a new platform that I'm using, a new situation, a new lituation. Welcome to the situation. Hopefully there's no echo. Can y'all hear me? Mac Mizzle, Storm Radio.
Yes, I can hear you just fine.
Oh, yeah, he got his audio right. He said, yes, indeed. Welcome to Big Phil Speaks and the Good Morning Gang Morning Show. Is a pleasure to have you on. Mac Mizzle is here somewhere.
Salute. Phil?
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for being patient. It's been a mess because, like I said, this is a new platform that I'm working the kinks out, and this is my first time back in a second or whatever. But from what you all have heard thus far, what is your take on this situation?
Well,
brother, go first. I think he was here before me.
No, it doesn't matter.
Go ahead.
Okay. So, the topic that you have on this morning, Phil, is one that we as black men need to bring to the forefront because it's a super, super important issue because of the word consent. That word is a very huge word that will keep some out of prison. People don't understand it, but it's a fact. You cannot be on a date with someone. You love the girl to death. Y'all feeling each other. Alcohol is involved. You take her to your house, or you end up at her house, and you get live, you get with it. Y'all enjoying yourself, and all of a sudden, one of you decided that, oh, wait a minute, hold on, I was too drunk. I don't realize and believe that this happened. You took advantage of me. That's a criminal offense because you cannot consent in the use of alcohol in no form, in any state. That will put you on the registered, the sex offender registry list is what that will do.
Yeah.
You cannot beat that conviction. You can't. No matter what, I don't care how good your lawyer is. He may get you out of the case, but you're going to end up on that sexual offender registry. Men, we need to wake up today. We need to be wise about our business of how we go about meeting and facilitating ourselves on dates with women. And likewise for women with men. It's not the same. It never has been. But the law is being enforced because of the Megan law now. And you must be careful. Out of all the things that Diddy did, the fact of the origin of the parties is not the issue.
Right.
Is the issue of consent.
Right.
That violates the law.
Exactly.
The second prong to that issue is the factor that those individuals were put on planes and taken to other places specifically for the party. My brothers, that is trafficking.
That's a
See,
fact.
they when they got there, got on the plane, yes, they may have been all right with that. But when they got to the venue and started drinking, that's where the criminal offense took place.
Drinking and drugging. That's a fact.
Drinking and drugging.
Hmm.
Drinking and drugging. We've got this thing mixed up and we need to correct this thing. And Phil, you started it off today. Nobody, and I've been watching, nobody have brought the conversation to the table like you have this morning. And
Appreciate
that's
that.
that's what needs to happen. We need to do this, period. I'm going to be transparent. I myself got myself put in that situation.
Okay.
I have to register for the next 10 years because of my stupidity. My personal information gets listed, everything. I'm not a bad person, but you can't beat the law at this. All because of consent. You can't do it.
That's
You
a fact.
can't. We can say, well, folk grown, they do what they want to do. Hey, back up. When that bottle of Jack is involved, Tangeray, whatever, it's a whole new factor. You got two people that's involved with that drink and the judge. One of them
That's
is
a
going to be on
fact.
your side.
That's a fact. Mac Mizzle, where you at, brother?
Yeah. I hear what y'all saying still.
I know
I'm
you
gonna
was
play
waiting.
devil's advocate though.
Uh-oh.
Okay, look at this.
Uh-huh.
Where are the white men that are doing 20 plus years or whatever for the same charges?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that they're not being convicted or whatever, but not the same rate as us. And it seems like we're being the face of these things, you know what I'm saying? And I look at it like that's bullshit because you know how Hollywood got down in the 70s, the 80s. Richard Pryor spoke about it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh, yeah.
Weinstein was
Gotta come over to YouTube.
few and far between, you know. And then they let him out because of COVID. Do you think he's back inside in jail?
Who,
No,
Weinstein is
no.
definitely not out of jail.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
he's not out of
He's
jail.
not out.
Never been out of jail.
One of his cases, I think, got thrown out or overturned, but then they just
But-
recently recharged him. He's not coming home.
But is he in jail?
Yeah.
Yes, he's in jail.
He's in it? Okay.
Yeah.
He had
All
two
right.
convictions.
Okay,
One
perfect.
got
Because
over.
I remember they let him out because of COVID. Something like
No,
that.
they did not.
No,
let
he was trying to get out because of
tried. He
COVID,
did
but
not get out.
they wasn't rocking.
Okay. And Hugh Hefner now. Never been charged. Same thing. He had the IVs, all this extra stuff. Minors. Garcelle Beauvais was what age when she did Playboy? Like 15?
Nah, she was older than that. She had to be an adult. I
She was
think.
She was 18 years
Yeah.
old.
Was she?
But
Okay.
yeah, she was. But can I address Mac Mizzle for a second, Brother Phil?
Yeah, address me. Yeah.
So the difference in correlation to what you mentioned, Mac, which some of it carries weight. The other factor to that is when Hugh Hefner was doing what he was doing, Megan's Law was not a law at the time. And they wasn't pushing issue on sex trafficking at that time. So during the period that Hugh Hefner was operating, there really was not a forcible law to support where things is now. It wasn't until 1994 when, at the time, Senator Biden and President Bill Clinton introduced the 1994 crime bill, and Bill Clinton signed it into law. That's when you found black men start being prosecuted more for this because that was Joe Biden's purpose at the time, and Bill Clinton signed off on it. So that's why we have the expedited convictions of black men over white people in this factor. The other side of that is we put ourselves in that position because we did the crime.
And I'll say this also. I'm not making no excuses for Hugh Hefner,
And
but
I
I
don't
don't think he, even though his parties were exclusive, I don't think he ever hid the fact that he was of a swinger lifestyle. And it is my understanding that people went there and partied there explicitly for the what we now term freak offs or whatever the case may be. And they knew that it was going to be alcohol. They knew it was going to be plenty of cocaine or other drugs or whatever the case may be. I don't think there has ever been a story out of the Hugh Hefner situation where somebody was drugged without their consent, meaning something slipped in the drinks. Now I could be wrong about that, but I don't recall any story to where special bottles were made for the women or for these certain individuals. Only they could drink it because they knew they was gonna get effed up or whatever. There were psychedelic drugs around at the time. There was a thing called Spanish fly around at the time or whatever the case may be.
Exactly. That's what
And if
Bill Cosby used.
if you use Spanish
What
fly
they
in
say.
these day and times, you gonna get a R word case. If you use certain things towards a woman or towards a man to get some punani twani, or ladies to
Yep.
get some dangalangs, pause. You gonna get a
No,
charge.
you're right, Phil.
You gonna get a
You're
charge.
right.
What I would like to do is to bring this conversation back up because I do unfortunately have to tap out because I have to take my son somewhere and I got to get to the hospital for my youngest daughter or whatever. So I apologize for having to break this conversation up, fellas, because it's one, like you said, Storm Radio is one that's very necessary. And do y'all have any final words before I cam y'all down? I apologize about that, but please don't be a stranger. Make sure y'all come back because we need to have these open forums. We need to conversate about
My-
these things.
Brother Phil, thank you so very much for doing this. I appreciate it. I would love to be a part of anything that you're doing. I broadcast from Hawaii.
Okay.
I have the only black program station in Hawaii, FM station.
Main Island.
Yes, on Oahu.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's the Honolulu's well, actually, Big Island is the larger island.
Hilo. I know about all that. Yeah.
My whole thing is this.
Hold on. Let him finish.
Okay.
Mike.
Oh, sorry.
Go
I
ahead.
normally hang on the Kona side, but
Kona. Okay.
yeah. But this is a conversation that needs to take place. It needs to happen from this point on so that we can start educating young brothers, whether they pay us attention or not. We have to do this because, everybody goes and party. They go to the club, they go and do it, but they don't know the power of the law that they give the courts when they're drinking and having S fun at the end of the night that could turn their whole complete life around. Courts are not playing nowadays, and they know that's the way to get you off the street.
I appreciate that. Mac Mizzle, you got any final words, my brother?
There's a thin line between drugs and alcohol and consensual sex. I get that.
That's a fact.
But you got to understand, you can't ask for $30 million. They want to convict somebody at the same time.
Wow. Why couldn't you?
You know what I'm saying?
Why could you not?
Because it looks like
that's opening the rabbit's hole. But
yeah, exactly. Let's talk about that later.
if you're a victim, who's to say how are you to get your retribution though?
No, that's facts. But if you looking for a conviction and then you take the money,
think about it this way, right?
Usually financial compensation comes after the fact.
Think about it this way, and I'm gonna leave it here, right? The way she did it was, no matter if her husband helped her or some law firm helped her, the way she did it was hella smart because she got the lawsuit in, which laid out everything. And once it laid out everything and he didn't fight
Okay, the
against it,
discovery. Okay.
and he paid it out, that
Yeah.
opened Pandora's box for the feds and any other agency to look into it. She knew exactly what she was doing. What she did was smart. So
Yes.
more so
Okay.
than, yeah, she should have got some money. It wasn't about the money. It was about getting at him,
And
and she did it the smart way.
brother Phil, I know you want to time, but I want to add this into it. Her lawyers were very, very wise in her situation because they knew
That's
you
a fact.
cannot sign an NDA and alcohol takes place. And watch this, if there's a criminal offense took place that was involved with the NDA, the NDA is no good.
That's a fact.
NDA cannot trump the law. You will get prosecuted, whether it's convicted or not, because the NDA is no good.
That's
So
a
you say
fact.
without the $30 million, they couldn't have prosecuted him on a RICO?
The
She
30
couldn't.
million,
She
30
couldn't
million has
necessarily
nothing to
get.
do with it.
Yeah, she couldn't necessarily get
She
certain
couldn't
information
agree.
out there.
Yeah. Just because she got the 30 million,
And
the
it was
government is not going to agree.
and it was the safest way that she could do
Okay,
it too, as
okay.
far as her safety. But fellas, I appreciate y'all. I'm about to
That makes
close
sense.
this screen. Yeah, make sure y'all come back and tap in with your boy. I
Yes.
appreciate
All
y'all.
right, man. Peace, Phil.
Peace. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I apologize for the abrupt way in which I'm ending the show. I got to do fatherly things first, drop my son off at something, and then get down to my baby girl at the hospital. There definitely has to be more conversations about this situation. And again, I don't give a damn who you are, how many followers you got, how much money you got, how many hitters, how many shooters you got behind you, what sets you claim, what sets you bang. I don't give a damn about none of that. Man shit is man shit and woman shit is woman shit. Like grown man business and grown woman business should supersede. Humanity should supersede all the sucker ish that's going on and going around and the stuff that y'all are allowing to be okay. That should supersede that. Love is love, y'all. Y'all know what I like to say. Listen, smile, because you never know what it might do for somebody, including yourself. And these days, I've had to do a whole lot of smiling to keep these tears from falling. Listen, more importantly, love on somebody on purpose, with purpose. Last but not least, I ain't anti you nor Diddy, but I'm pro me with the emphasis on building we as a community, as a culture, as a people. Let that marinate your melon till the next time we can chop it up and have a tay-to-tay. Until that day, I holla. Listen.